Hello, welcome to our classes. I'm Dr. K.K. Misra. This is International Business and Trade Part 3rd. Through this video tutorial, I have compiled and giving you multiple choice questions on IBT. This is important for even UG and PG students, those who have this subject, to write this in the examinations to be held very soon. Now come to the questions. Question number 1. Religion of a person affects his or her. Options are A. Attitude towards entrepreneurship, B. Gifting practices, C. Use of products, D. All of the above. Correct option is D. All of the above. Now question number 2. For the society, religion has no influence on. Options are A. Holidays, B. Language, C. Role of women, D. Marketing practices. Correct option is B. Language. Question number 3. The role of women is restricted in. Options are A. Eastern countries, B. Middle East countries, C. Traditional Islamic countries, D. India. Correct option is C. Traditional Islamic countries. Question number 4. The following nationals would be aggressive at the beginning of business negotiations but offer large concessions in the end. Options are A. American, B. Russian, C. German, D. Japanese. Correct option is B. Russian. Question number 5. Social stratification is done on the basis of. Options are A. Income level, B. Caste, C. Education, D. Any of the above. Correct option is D. Any of the above. Question number 6. Social mobility is measured by. Options are A. The extent to which an individual can move the strata to which he or she belongs, B. The promptness with which an individual accepts foreign assignments, C. The extent to which inter-caste marriage is encouraged by the society, D. The extent to which the society as a whole shifts its habitat. Correct option is A. The extent to which an individual can move the strata to which he or she belongs. Now question number 7. Lower power distance countries are characterized by. Options are A. Relationships based on quality and informality, B. Authority being accepted without question, C. Managers being paternalistic, D. Tall organizations structure. Correct option is A. Relationships based on quality and informality. Now move to next slide. Viewers, by and large, let me tell you that correct options are highlighted here. In case of any discrepancy found in any question, that will be corrected in my narration. Now question number 8. A country with high uncertainty avoidance will witness. Options are A. Lower level of stress among people, B. Decision taken as a result of group consensus, C. Less dependence on rules and regulations, D. People are serene. Correct option is B. Decision taken as a result of group consensus. Now question number 9. As per cultural dimensions of Hofstede, masculinity refers to. Options are A. Male-female ratio in the country, B. Society dominated by the male members, C. Society characterized by aggressive and materialistic behavior, D. War-ridden societies. Correct option is C. Society characterized by aggressive and materialistic behavior. Now question number 10. According to economic growth model of Rostow, passage of a country through the stages is. Options are A. In the order specified, B. In any order, C. In the order specified but certain stages may be skipped, D. Automatic. Correct option is A. In the order specified. Now question number 11. A country in the stage of traditional society is characterized by. Options are A. Existence of traditional rule, B. Non-existence of industries, C. Predominance of agriculture, D. Complete absence of literacy. Correct option is C. Predominance of agriculture. Now, question number 12. The stage indicating highest level of economic growth is, options are A, age of mass consumption, B, age of mass production, C, maturity, D, drive to maturity. Correct option is A, age of mass consumption. Now, question number 13. The income level of residents in a country is indicated by, options are A, gross national income, B, gross domestic product, C, per capita gross national income, D, per capita gross domestic product. Correct option is C, per capita gross national income. Now, question number 14. In a business cycle, the phase preceding prosperity is, options are A, recession, B, depression, C, recovery, D, recession or depression. Correct option is C, recovery. Now move to next slide. Question number 15. For a country with relatively lower level of cost of living, PPP, that is purchasing power parity, per capita GNI, gross national income will be, options are A, lower than per capita GNI, B, higher than per capita GNI, C, same as per capita GNI, D, maybe lower or higher than per capita GNI. Correct option is B, higher than per capita GNI. Now, question number 16. Monetary policy relates to controlling, options are A, money supply, B, money supply and interest rate, C, money supply, interest rate and exchange rate, D, credit creation by banks. Correct option is C, money supply, interest rate and exchange rate. Now, question number 17. The following factors are key drivers of globalization. Options are A, government action, B, exchange rates, A, government action, exchange rates, competition and sociodemographic factors, B, market convergence, competition, exchange rates and cost advantages, C, cost advantages, government action, economic cycles and competition, D, market cost, competition and government policies. Correct option here is D, market, cost, competition and government policies. Question number 18. Analyzing the business environment best assists in, options are A, identifying key competitive forces, identifying competitive position, identifying key opportunities, threats, strengths and weaknesses. B, auditing macro environmental influences, identifying key competitive forces, identifying competitive position, identifying key opportunities and threats. C, auditing external and organizational factors, identifying key competitive forces, identifying competitive position, identifying key opportunities and threats. D, assessing historical trends, auditing environmental dangers, identifying strategic capabilities, identifying competitive position. Correct option is B, auditing macro environmental influences, identifying key competitive forces, identifying competitive position, identifying key opportunities and threats. Question number 19. Scenarios are used to, options are A, develop a long-term view of strategy, B, build plausible views of different possible futures and develop a long-term view of strategy, C, identify key drivers of change, D, develop a view of an environment which has a high degree of uncertainty, build plausible views of different possible futures and take a long-term view of a strategy. Correct option is D, develop a view of an environment which has a high degree of uncertainty, build plausible views of different possible futures and take a long-term view of a strategy. Now, question 20. In relation to the PESTEL framework, which of the following statements is correct? Options are A, it assists in the assessment of organizational strengths and weaknesses, B, it allows a detailed analysis of the structure of an industry, C, it can be used as a checklist to understand the different environmental influences in the macro environment, D. Takes an historical perspective on the main political, economic, sociological, technological, environmental, and legal factors. Correct option is C. It can be used as a checklist to understand the different environmental influences on the macro environment. This was all about this video tutorial. I hope that you have liked it, and if you have liked it, you please do not forget to subscribe and press the bell button. Thank you. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much. Have a nice time. Best of luck.